the next person that's going to come and share with us about her creation is Diane. So hello, Diane. There she is.
Hello. Oh my gosh, the sun is starting to go down a little bit.
Oh, I won't even say anything.
I know. It's
all right.
quicker than it was a few minutes ago already. So yeah, I'm so excited to be here and tell you about a new piece that I just wrote, which I will show you the cover, is called Black Widow Waltz. And Black Widow Waltz is a kind of snazzy piece. You can teach huge amounts of it, actually, even by rote, if you need to. But one thing that's fun about it is that it's in 6/8. Even though it's a waltz, I did a little research, and it turns out that some of the fastest Viennese waltzes are sometimes written in 6/8. So that's an okay thing, apparently, to call a waltz. A piece in 6/8 can be a waltz. And if you happen to be using the new Smart Scales product, which a lot of you appear to be doing, I've been hearing really excited people. This is another way to explore 6/8, not just using 3/8 and then a dotted quarter note, but also da-da, da-da, which is one of the funnest rhythms, I think, that we have in 6/8. And it's an opportunity to continue learning this particular time signature in a more complete way, which makes it obviously a good choice for rhythmic excitement. And a lovely thing about this piece is that the largest interval is only a fifth. So I actually, this past week, experimented a little bit with my returning students this fall, and I taught it to 3 girls. I think at 12, 13, and 13. And one of them is the biggest 13-year-old I've ever taught. She looks like she's 17. The other one is the smallest 13-year-old I've ever taught, who looks like she's about 7. She's so tiny. And both of them could play it, but it's really nice because even though it sounds really large, you can play it even though you have extremely small hands, but it doesn't sound like a small hand piece. And there are opportunities to introduce things for the first time. For instance, there's a fermata in the middle of the piece, and there's even a little retard written in front of the fermata to give you extra time to get to the slightly unexpected note. And I tend to write in things like that. What I'll do is when I'm teaching them to students, I'll experiment with things. If I find out there's a place they naturally slow down, that goes into the music so that it's successful instead of you feeling like you have to fight against performers' natural instincts. And then there's a baby little tiny chromatic scale, but it's very easy. And it's the easy kind of chromatic scale in the sense that you cross over after you've run out of fingers instead of having to do the sort of, planning ahead kind of chromatic scale. So it's a lot of fun for a student who's never done that. It's a good place to try it, just a few notes of chromaticism. And the other thing is it's really perfect for tweens and teens, especially ones who aren't super advanced, but might enjoy playing a kind of a theme music like this, something that sounds scary and dramatic, but wouldn't be ready for something that was more difficult. So let's take a listen to the Black Widow Waltz. Fermata. So that is the Black Widow Waltz, and I've been having a lot of fun with it with my students. Ever since I started writing it this summer, and now it's finally actually Halloween, so they get to play it, and it'll be the appropriate season.